Namaste children, welcome back to social science class. In, in the previous class, we learnt about the meaning and importance of the constitution, and also we learnt about the drafting committee of our constitution. So in today's class, let us learn about the preamble to the constitution. What is the preamble to the constitution? Children, you look here. This is the preamble to the Constitution. The Constitution of India. Preamble is nothing but the introduction. So the Constitution of India begins with the preamble. The preamble is considered as the heart of the Constitution as it represents the dream and ideologies of the people. Justice, freedom, equality, self respect, fraternity, and national integrity are the ideologies that find reference in the preamble. So, this is our preamble. Let me read out to you, children. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and secure to all its citizens. Justice, social, economic, and political. Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Okay, children, this is the preamble of our Constitution. So let us now learn about the salient features of the Constitution. What are the salient features of the Constitution? So the first one, you can see here the first one, it is the written Constitution. What is the written Constitution, children? The Indian Constitution is in the written form. It has been written. I have shown you the book, isn't it? This is the lengthiest constitution in the world. Lengthiest written constitution in the world is Indian Constitution. The structure, power, and extent of power of three organs of the government such as legislature, executive, and judiciary are explained. There is a single constitution both for central and state governments. Therefore, the size of the constitution is big. And let us know about republic. What is republic, children? The constitution has declared India as a republic. In the case of republican system, there is no rule of king. Here, there is no rule of king. Instead, there is the rule of elected representatives by the people. You all know the elections takes place, isn't it, children? And the representatives who are elected by the people, they rule the country. So India, which has got this kind of political system, is known as the Democratic Republic. And the next one is the fundamental rights and duties. What are fundamental rights and duties? Here, children, the Constitution it guarantees six fundamental rights and also duties to the citizens at present. The state can never pass any law that curbs these fundamental rights because you'll be learning about fundamental all the six fundamental rights in the next lesson in detail. So in case of violation of fundamental rights, the judiciary has the power to rectify it. If any violation takes place with regard to fundamental rights, the judiciary has the power to rectify it, and the citizens cannot exercise their right as per their whims and fancies. That means, for example, while explaining the fundamental rights one by one, I'll tell you, children, how they cannot exercise as per their whims and fancies. And there are the 11 fundamental duties in the Constitution. For example, we must respect our national flag, national anthem, and it is our duty to vote. There are many duties, that is 11 fundamental duties, which we will have to perform. That let us discuss in the next class. What is the fourth one? The fourth point is the secularism. The Constitution upholds the principle of secularism. The governments are expected to make no discrimination. So children, they cannot make any discrimination based on the basis of religion, and they must treat all religions equally, whether they are Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Jains, or any religion. Whichever religion they may be, there must not be any discrimination on the basis of religion. They must be treated equally. The government considers no religion as its religion. Every citizen is at freedom to practice religion of his choice and faith. Whichever religion he has the faith and he chooses, he can practice that particular religion. And the government has the authority to control the freedom to practice one's religion in the interest of the public. What's the next point, children? Next is the independent judiciary. What do we mean by independent judiciary? The judiciary is independent of executive and legislature and has adequate powers. They are not bound for anything like executive or legislature. Nobody can restrict the judiciary. Judiciary has got its own powers. Neither the government nor the parliament can interfere with the functioning of the judiciary. And all are equal before the court of law, and all have right to justice is the principle of judiciary. So nobody is here low or high. In front of the eyes of the judiciary, everybody, whether he is rich or poor or high caste or low caste, or whether he belongs to Kashmir or Kanyakumari, any part of the country, everybody are equal before the court of law. And the decision of the Supreme Court is final, and all are expected to adhere to it. And the next comes the universal adult franchise. What is universal adult franchise? The system of electing representative through voting of adult members. I hope you all have seen this election, children, because you are already in 7th standard. You would have faced so many elections. The citizens who are above the 18 years of age, all the citizens will get the voting right. So, the system of electing representatives through voting of adult members is called universal adult franchise. All citizens are eligible for voting without any discrimination. Even if they are not able to move, also, they can be carried to that particular place and they can vote. Then a good government comes to power. Everybody, irrespective of any citizen, all will vote, all will be eligible for voting. So, only then a good government comes to power. The constitution wishes to establish the welfare state. What's a welfare state, children? A state which sets a goal to provide social and economic security to all its citizens is generally known as the welfare state. So, the next point is the election system. Just now I said, children, election takes place once in 5 years, and sometimes if the any problem and dissolves, it comes often. India, it is the largest democracy in the world. India is the largest democracy in the world. In the past 6 decades, periodic elections have been conducted. See, I have told you from the year 1951 to 52. Just imagine now it is 2021, how many years it has gone. So, India, there are periodic elections have been conducted. The system of democracy has been adequately deep rooted in our country. It is still a satisfactory system in spite of certain demerits. There will be many demerits will be there in anything, any functioning. If you see, there will be some of the demerits, but in spite of this demerits, it is still a satisfactory system, because as the system of democracy says, it is by the people, it is the government by the people, of the people, and for the people. Okay, children. So, here we will complete this lesson. So, children, you must copy down the notes given to you, and also whatever the activities have been given, you must do it and submit it, children. Only then you are going to get the marks. Okay, children. Thank you.